Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold. Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? A passing daydream? That must be how I confess. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before it so?
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming, mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of those?
Come on, hey, keep it moving up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
Come on! This is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. Think we'll make it? Let's go. Stop! Watch out! Okay? Run! Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies, I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look! Over there! Let's go. Got a set? No! Looks like they found us! I don't like this. Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countries. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clomars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince. That means if we get busted, that's it. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard. So?
whatever will I do?
An elder? Here? You little bastard, you. If I may.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter.
Now he's dead.
Tragic, isn't it? You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's...
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals.
Let's head there.
Oh.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else did it, mate?
All right.
What are you playing at?
Really now?
What are you playing at? What are you playing at?
You there?
Hey, sorry.
Bye-bye now.
I'm out of ideas.
Hiya.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're good luck in there. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now.
Insolent pup!
Don't. That...
Be gone. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I just want to kill some time.
And a little kingdom-sponsored bloodshed will spice up your life, eh? I know your type. I suppose this work attracts degenerates.
Are you crazy?
So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I can take a lot of punishment.
Really now? I'd not have guessed. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you... You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Hop.
Whatever. I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, surely not.
Move it! We're arming squires and children with igniters now. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar. You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
I had it handled. You didn't need to...
I saw injustice, and so I spoke up. Well, see you around.
Don't make my job any harder. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on... And take this too.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details.
Listen up, Strip. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your... He'll also know right away why we've come. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before... Hey. You awake?
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot.
It never gets easy.
Yeah, I get. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribes. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long...
Yeah, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy, so it's a fantasy world made up by the author. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, wow, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these well, good night.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
Hold up.
Let's see. Let's see.
This place here.
Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see here.
This place.
Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot.
Oh, finally.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms.
Spare us the... Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? So it's describing a better world. A utopia, but... You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people, but never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time...
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
That's my name.
I have that right? For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I?
Someone...
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about... Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the...
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the corps? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride.
He's right. We're warriors. Let's go.
Damn it.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey. Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Fairy? I didn't see a fairy.
Are you really trying to play that card now? He just saw you talking to... And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before.
Fair enough. Well, I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Okay? Yep. Actually...
I see.
This is...
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue! We have to help the survivors!
Oh. Damn it.
Hurry! This is bad.
What?
What do you think?
Got it? Take care of it, please.
Things will be fine.
Let's do this.
Let the battle begin! The power of fire!
Let's go.
Burn!
Still up?
Burn to us! That settles that. That was the last of them.
All right!
Wait. Be careful.
Hey! Okay?
Alright, how's that? Okay,
Let's
give this all you got.
Burn to us! Not done yet.
We're looking good here.
The power of fire!
There's no way I'm stopping here. Not bad. I feel stronger.
We made short work of them.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Everyone all right? We have the edge.
I'll give it my all.
This is our chance.
Burn to us! Even easier than expected.
I think that's all of them. Oh.
Run!
No.
Damn it!
Head. Damn it.
Hold on. You... I get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
Here we go. I fight for my own justice. The power of fire!
The next one will fall just as easy.
Don't let your...
Hey.
That's true, but...
I'm heading out.
What do you think? Yep. It's horrible.
We can't let it get away with this! Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Vile monster. Oh, please!
What's going on?
Damn it all! I'm not going down like...
Burn to ash!
I'll distract it. You two run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. Forgive me.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
is going on?
Wind!
All right, that did the trick. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow? Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those.
Scour!
That's it! Stay on
It's
it!
okay. We can do this. Let's go! Wind! Come on!
Done! We've got to hit the other spots too.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Scour!
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we dig! I can't believe it's eating
By
from
this
its
power.
own body! Can you knock those
Wind.
apples off?
Come forth, Royal Soul! Scour! A tough one!
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that! If we don't take out those apple things, I think, you know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle... Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there!
Wind! Let's go! Scour!
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that.
Wind! It's still up? Let's go! Scour! Not bad. Not bad at all.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... Look, that stroll guy...
I'll be damned.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're a...
Gallica!
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nation's...
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne...
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble's scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him.
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hand.
We have to.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at it. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here.
And?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Can't think of anything.
Come on, there's gotta be something.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public faith. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die.
Ugh.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I'm not all that tired.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human, it told me my duty would be to guide you. I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
I don't really mind.
That's nice of you to... Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I... You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in...
Not much choice.
The bargain is struck then.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Nurture thy bond with him.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave. We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain.
That way they'll never see us coming.
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about...
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. Sounded like superstition to me. But everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite...
Huh.
Don't forget.
I'm aware.
I'm watching.
Yes, I get it.
Right. Let's check the map.
This place.
That being the case...
All right.
Hold on.
Let's see.
This place...
Don't let your guard down.
Good. The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road.
Huh?
What happened?
No. Don't let your guard down.
Look at that!
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward.
This battle's ours. Let's go.
Settle this quick.
Get in there! Finish him off!
Let's go.
Even easier than expected. That was the last of them.
Come on! They're out. Let's give them a fight.
Stay calm, guys.
Come forth, royal soul.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Hold on.
Got a moment?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before.
Scour!
What is that?
Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
Take this. Get ready.
Blast!
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch
Ready
out!
for impact.
Tougher than I thought.
No mercy for you.
Coming at us.
Pull up.
Take this. Let's do this. Hold still. Coming at us.
Let's go.
Got no mercy for you. Here they come!
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Take this! Still standing. Die hard! Let's do this!
Watch out! Your pyramid is holding it together!
Wind!
No.
Let's hurry.
All right. Hey. Indeed.
So?
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You...
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths.
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements. The villagers plead to be spared.
A village? "7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll the Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
will show you a world with honor.
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defense.
I'll cut you down!
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's go! Scour!
Take this!
Useless!
Die!
Oh, please! Here they come! Warrior!
Let's stay calm. Vitus power! Wind!
Still standing. Die!
Warrior! I'll cut you down! No, impossible.
Take this! Die!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I found new power.
Impossible! Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How?
Just like him.
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. And now I know what really happened. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so please.
What do you say, Grius?
I say, keeping an eye on you.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of us.
Thank you. Now, onward.
The proud noble, strong. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? Huh? Wait, what?
enticing indeed. And a fairy? I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original?
It didn't...
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yet all mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to hit.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you.
Ah, you two share quite...
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
I mean... I guess.
Oh, come on! I thought we were a team! We have each other's backs, don't we?
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Nurture thy bond with her.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here. Hey!
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, and further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, by his own account, nothing came of it.
What? You mean...
The nature of the Seeker. This right here. Now then. This here. That means... Now then. I see. This right here. All right.
Sure.
Of course.
Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Huh?
Sure.